Hey, well, this is Zacchaeus with another live word of the day. God bless for tuning in. God bless for tuning in. Those who are tuning in, God bless and Happy New Year for those tuning in. Yeah, man, I have some crazy news that happened that really disturbed my spirit over the week. This article actually happened on December the 27th, Tuesday, December the 27th, and I just had this opportunity to share it. We should never, and I repeat, mess with things you don't understand. You know, like Ouija boards, praying to mediums, and praying and getting ourselves involved in rituals and things that have nothing to do with the Lord. Man, let me get into this. Now, this is why I have this lady up here, posted up here. I'm gonna read the article to you. Crazy article. Brockton, Massachusetts. In Massachusetts, a woman used a kitchen knife to stab two of her children to death and later told police. This is what y'all. She later told police it was part of a voodoo ritual. Authorities said last Tuesday. Latasha, I hope I'm saying it right. Latasha Sanders, a 43-year-old Latasha Sanders, told police she was attacked. She attacked her 8-year-old son, Edson Marlon Brito, with a kitchen knife and part of the ritual, but it failed. So thank God. So she attacked her 5-year-old son, Lasson Brito, assistant playmate. And yo, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. I can't even read this no further. This is why when demonic and evil spirits come on you, demonic and evil spirits you don't play around with. You don't entertain that. Because when you open those portals, now you're letting the devil in. And let's go back to maybe a little bit, I could tap into voodoo. Voodoo is a thing that is an African, in the continent of Africa, in the history, it was a tradition that was practiced by certain tribes. Now, certain tribes, and they had like a witch, a particular witch that they go through to tell them their future, a particular witch that they go to, and it was adopted by certain Caribbean islands, not just Haiti, but certain Caribbean islands was adopted into the U.S. because people always say, "Oh, it's Haitian," but it's also practiced back in the 1800s in Louisiana, and it was brought over. It's an old African tradition that was brought over, and it was something that was practiced by the certain witch doctors that was practicing and opened that portal, the voodoo portal. And it's not of God. It's not of God. And I believe that even in the Caribbean island of Haiti, it was heavily brought over to Haiti, and it was brought over from a certain part of Africa, and it was heavily practiced by the Haitian people, certain Haitian people in Haiti. And they just kept up with the tradition of voodoo. And as voodoo was heavily practiced, it damaged a lot of the blessings of the island. It damaged a lot of the blessings of certain people. And it brought an evil and demonic force upon people. But every time I hear about voodoo, it just brings a demonic presence, a demonic force, a demonic presence upon people. And what it did with this lady here in Boston, Massachusetts, where she stabbed her 2 sons, it was a demonic force that was brought on top of her. A evil demonic force that was brought on top of her that she had no business dabbling in. She had no business dabbling in it. I don't know if she's Haitian or not, or it has nothing to do with being Haitian or not. Voodoo is something, a witch, practiced witch tradition that is a demonic force. Anything that's not of God is demonic, is evil and is wicked. Any rituals or any practices that is not of God is demonic. It's the demonic force. And what she did was the demonic force got on her, and she allowed the devil to push her into stabbing her own sons. Now, according to the sources, she stabbed him to death. I think one of the sons survived, stabbed him to death. And can't make this up, ladies and gentlemen, can't make this up. And what I'm getting is that when you open those portals, those demonic forces and portals, and you allow Ouija boards, you allow palm reading, which is not a demonic entity I'm gonna get into, that I'm gonna bring up, palm reading and seance and readings and palm reading and zodiac signs and all these entities, these deities, these entities that God told you not to dabble in, but you allow it. Palm reading, demonic force. There's a lot of palm readers on YouTube that people don't know about. There's some palm readers on YouTube that people don't know about. There's also people that's into the voodoo thing that is very demonic. They're into this voodoo practices. They keep up with this tradition, this voodoo tradition, and they keep it up with this voodoo thing, and they use it for evil. This voodoo is used for evil. It's used to revenge. If someone did something against you, they use the voodoo to go against that person that did something evil to you. Whether it's causing burning candles underneath your burning candles, or what it is, passing a curse that will make you sick, that will make another person sick, that's passing a curse onto somebody else. So you use voodoo to do that, to get your revenge on somebody. And what it did with this young lady right here, Latasha, what was her name? Latasha out of Massachusetts, is she practiced this voodoo ritual, and it used it as a ritual to destroy her son's lives, her children's lives, by this voodoo ritual that she's brought in. Well, the live word of the day is coming out of Leviticus chapter 19 verses 31. Do not turn to mediums or seek out spirits, for you will be defiled by them. I am the Lord your God. In other words, do not dabble in evil, wicked forces, because you see, as you do, it gives you some serious nightmares. It will cause you to do all type of evil, demonic things once you open those evil portals, ladies and gentlemen. Once you even open those evil and wicked portals, those demonic forces, it will cause you to harm your loved ones. It will cause you to do things that you can't even imagine yourself doing. You're gonna even harm yourself. So do not dabble, do not entertain evil entities, demonic forces, because as you can see, as a result, by her dabbling in voodoo ritual, she caused the lives of her sons. Now, I don't know if you want to look at the full scale of the story, you can, and check it out. Well, this is Zacchaeus. Whether not alive, whether the day, God bless, and be safe out there. And remember, do not let nobody read your palms. I don't even follow the zodiac signs. Do not open those portals. Those evil, we're living in the last days, and people will come to you with all sorts of things. All sorts of things. They're going to open themselves to you, and they're going to present it to you. Well, you have a choice. The Bible says, who you may serve. You have a choice. Are you going to serve God, or are you going to serve the devil? You have it. The choice is yours. But this is Zacchaeus. Whether not alive whether the day, God bless, and be safe out there. Peace and blessings, y'all.